Traditional budgeting tells you to just cut out your morning coffee. Let's be real. That's useless advice when inflation is eating your paycheck alive. You don't need more discipline. You need a system that actually works when the math doesn't add up. Most financial gurus give advice for people who already have money. But when you're working a low-wage job or surviving on a student loan, a standard spreadsheet feels like a joke. I've spent years analyzing the actual spending habits of people surviving the current economy, not the theoretical version, but the real-world struggle. That's why today, we're throwing out the old rulebook. I'm giving you the $20 a day survival budget. This is a realistic blueprint to stop the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle without living in total deprivation. By the end of this video, you'll have a day-by-day plan to manage your money, stop the bleeding, and finally breathe again. Let's dive in. Most finance gurus tell you to just save more. They say stop buying lattes, stop eating out. But let's be real. When your rent takes up 60% of your check, a $5 coffee isn't the problem. The problem is the math. The math simply isn't mathing. Inflation has turned the basic cost of living into a luxury. You're working 40, 50, maybe 60 hours a week. And yet, the moment that direct deposit hits, it's already gone. Gone to the landlord. Gone to the electric company. Gone to the minimum payment on a credit card that never seems to go down. It feels like you're running on a treadmill that keeps speeding up. You aren't failing because you lack discipline. You're failing because you're using a 1990s budgeting strategy in a 2026 economy. Traditional budgeting feels like a punishment. It's just a list of things you can't do. That's why you quit after 2 weeks. Because surviving shouldn't feel like a prison sentence. You don't need a restrictive diet for your wallet. You need a system that acknowledges the reality of your income. A way to stop the bleeding without losing your mind. Here is the hard truth. You cannot save your way out of a low income. Trying to hoard pennies while inflation eats your paycheck is a recipe for burnout. You don't need a restrictive diet for your wallet. You need a system that manages the chaos. Enter the $20 a day rule. Now let's be clear. This isn't your total budget. You can't pay rent with 20 bucks. This is your daily variable allowance. Most people fail at budgeting because they look at their money in monthly chunks. A month is too long. It's easy to overspend in week 1 and starve in week 4. The $20 rule shrinks your horizon. It turns your finances into a daily game. Here is the blueprint. Step 1, isolate your non-negotiables. These are the bills that get you evicted or shut off. Subtract these from your monthly take-home pay immediately. Step 2, take whatever is left and divide it by 30. For many of you, that number will be around $20. Some might have $15, some might have $30. That number is your freedom figure. This is the money you are allowed to spend on food, gas, entertainment, and those small things that usually trigger guilt. Here is where the magic happens, the rollover effect. If you spend only $10 today, you don't just save that $10. You add it to tomorrow. Now you have $30 for Tuesday. Suddenly, that $5 coffee isn't a financial mistake. It's a calculated choice. If it fits in today's budget, you buy it. No guilt, no anxiety. But tracking this manually is a pain. This is why tools like YNAB, You Need a Budget, are game changers. Instead of tracking what you spent YNAB forces you to give every dollar a job before it leaves your account. It lets you set up that daily allowance as a separate category, so you aren't accidentally spending your rent money on takeout. If you're not ready for a full system and just want to see where your leaks are, Rocket Money is the move. It finds those ghost subscriptions that are stealing your $20 a day before you even wake up. The goal here isn't deprivation. It's predictability. When you stop guessing if you can afford dinner and start knowing exactly what your daily number is, the paycheck-to-paycheck panic disappears. Now, tracking this on a napkin is fine. But if you want to automate this survival plan, you need the right tools. If you're tired of ghost subscriptions eating into your $20 daily limit, use Rocket Money. It finds the waste and kills it instantly. But for those who want total control, where every single cent has a specific job, you need YNAB. It's the gold standard for zero-based budgeting. When you combine the $20 rule with these tools, the panic stops. You stop wondering where your money went and start telling it where to go. That is how you finally break the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle. If this blueprint gave you a path forward, hit the like button and subscribe. We're building a community of people who refuse to stay broke in 2026. Links to Rocket Money and YNAB are in the description. Go grab them and start your survival plan today.